Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but yeah, I'm back and I'm ready to let my life be consumed by Pokemon again. This video is really cool. It's a really cool idea I had and I just went for it. So pretty much it's me solo running Pokemon Sword and Shield with my first wild area raid encounter. So raids, they're a new thing that was added to Gen 8 and the Wild Air is something new. You get it really early on in the game. Just walk up in there and you can get a pretty strong Pokemon out of the raid or you can get a pretty trash Pokemon. I thought that I would start this new game in Shield and whatever raid I chose first, that would be the Pokemon I have to solo run the game with. I thought this sounded kind of fun because it adds like an RNG aspect to the solo run and I'm really hoping to get a Mon that has a good evolution or multiple evolutions to add another layer of RNG, like maybe like a Tyrogue for example, 3 possible evolution choices. And yeah, so like also Sword and Shield might actually be a harder game to solo run, I was thinking, because the way the experience share is set up, your team is always around the same level, like no matter what. I'm pretty sure like when you battle the champion, you're always like gonna be the same level as him. So yeah, it's gonna be rough, it's gonna be hard. I'm sure we're gonna die a lot, but pretty much I'm gonna hit this raid den and see what I will be forced to solo run the game with. A Cherubi? My heart just sank into my stomach. I don't think this is possible. I don't think I could beat the game with the Shrew. Dude, does it evolve? It evolves, right? This is like literally worst case scenario. This is the worst Pokemon that I could possibly have gotten, I think. I am gonna try and solo run Pokemon Sword and Shield with a Cherubi. Dude, this sucks. Why did I decide to do this video? As you can see from my initial reaction, not too excited about playing this game with only a Cherubi. Luckily for me though, Cherubi does evolve at level 25 into one of the most below average Pokemon of all time, Cherim. So Cherim clocks in at a whopping 1 foot tall, 20 pounds, and it has one of the least diverse move pools in all of Pokemon, and it's just overall a pretty boring Pokemon. Cherim does, however, rock an 87 base special attack and a base 85 speed. So that means it hits harder than a Mega Sableye and a Lapras, while also outspeeding things like Gyarados and Blaziken. Pretty crazy, right? Luckily for me though, to start off this solo run, I have a level 20 Cherubi that also obtained TR Energy Ball and a whole bunch of rare candies from the raid battle. Also, on top of all of that, Champion Leon gives me a Miracle Seed because coincidentally I picked Grookey, not rigged, I promise. So right off the bat, Cherubi is bodying everything in sight. It really does not matter if it's a rival battle, trainer battle, or another rival battle. Cherubi is bullying everything it comes into contact with. So when I eventually do arrive at the first gym, I decide to use a rare candy that I had found to evolve my Cherubi into a Cherim. And then in that moment, I also promise myself that I will not use any more rare candies or do any raid battles to, like grind levels. I just want to play the game and strictly get levels that way. Once I evolve into Cherim, my Cherim learns Sunny Day, and that's actually a really great move. It's going to be so important during the solo run. And one perk of Sunny Day is that Cherim's ability Flower Gift actually activates on Sunny Day. So when Flower Gift is activated, Cherim receives an increase in its defenses, making it a really tanky boy. So we walk into this gym with our Cherim, who is just radiating big dick energy, and we absolutely whoop Milo's ass, like no competition. Not long after, we work our way over to the next town and do the same exact thing to Nessa, except this time we one-hit KO every single one of her Pokemon. Now is the real challenge that I had been, kind of dreading as soon as I got my Pokemon, and that is going up against Kabu's Fire-type gym. As soon as I walk into that gym and take on that first Pokemon, I get absolutely blown back. So right away I know that, I'm gonna have to do some strategizing. I'm gonna have to, change things up to try and beat this gym. I can't just attack and expect to win. So I head on over to the Moon's Leader and I actually teach Cherim Growth. Growth is actually a really important move for the solo run because that means with the Sun Up, I can set up to +6 in just 3 turns, and that's just insane for sweeping gyms. I also decided to go buy TM Protect to pair with my newly learned Leech Seed. So now this time when I go to take on the Sizzlipede and the Salazzle, I am totally prepared, and I click Protect the first turn, anticipating the Fake Out, and then I double Leech Seed both Pokemon and, just drain their health, and GG, catch that Sizzlipede, and complete the rest of the gym trial.
Yeah, I think we're dead. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is not happening. What do I do in that situation?
So I think the strategy is just to get up to +6 on the Ninetales and then hope I can just Oko the Arcanine, take no damage from that, and then I don't think we'll be able to Oko the Center Scorch, but that's just going to be the game plan. Like, of course I solo run this game with a pure base grass type that only learns grass moves. The good thing is I will eventually kill with Leech Seed, so I never really need to attack this thing. I can always just either click growth or heal myself until he dies. I'm gonna Dynamax now so I can get the grassy terrain up and then do even more damage to the Centiskorch. So I'm gonna go first. Like, I just hope the Centiskorch just doesn't bring me down to 6 HP. Or doesn't Oko me. Level 27, I don't think he's gonna be able to bring me down to 6 HP. I think I'm tanky enough. Nice overgrowth. Maybe I'll just Oko. Maybe I'll just Oko right now. Come on. No! That was a crit too, holy shit. Dude, I gotta live this. Yes! Yes! I did it! Let's go! No way, Chewy is the best Pokemon in the game. Holy shit. That is nuts. This was literally the hardest part of the game. It's probably gonna be the hardest part of the entire series. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It is possible. You can solo run Pokemon Sword and Shield this Ruby. I'm saying it right now. Wow, GG's. We got 2 deaths trying to take down that gym, but honestly, that's a lot better than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to take like 10 tries. Somehow we were actually able to survive that battle with Kabu. I mean, it honestly reminded me of like a battle in the anime where type advantage just totally does not matter. You know, since we were playing Pokemon Shield, our next gym battle is against the Ghost Gym Leader Alistair. So Alistair gave me a very easy opportunity to set up because he led with a Galarian Yamask. So we actually have type advantage for once. But once we got to his ace, which was a Gigantamax Gengar, we had to once again pray that we could tank one hit, which we did, and we were actually able to kill it back in 1 hit because we were +6. So moving things along pretty quickly, we arrive at the 5th gym where we once again run into some type disadvantage. The first Pokemon that Opal sends out is a Galarian Weezing, which just completely spams us with Sludge while Opal asks us the most stupid and ridiculous question, literally the most annoying gym battle I've ever had in my life, because if you answer the question wrong, you actually get your stats lowered. And not just by 1 stage, you get it critically lower. So my special defense was like -2, my speed was like -2, and it was just awful. So once we were able to take out the Weezing, we moved on to a Togekiss, which we have horrible type disadvantage against, and that thing was able to outspeed us and just destroy us and kill us no problem. Luckily, once you lose a gym battle, you kind of know what to do on the rematch, so we came back super strong. We set up on the Weezing this time and answered all of Opal's questions correctly, so we actually got stats raised this time. And you know, once that Togekiss went down, it was an easy sweep from there. We had no problems at all, and we're able to get our 5th gym badge. So now it's time to head on back over to Hammerlock. We actually gain access to a new Pokemon Center, and at this Pokemon Center, we're actually able to purchase TM Weather Ball, which is an absolute game changer, because now we can hit Steel, Bug, and Grass types for super effective damage when we're set up in the sun. After this really great addition, we actually have to battle Hop again, and he somehow comes prepared with a perfect Cherim like counter squad. He has a Trevenant and a Heatmore to lead off with, and they actually end up getting the best of my Cherim and hand me my 4th death of the solo run. Guys, I did not see this coming, but we arrive at the most difficult battle of our journey. Since we are playing Pokemon Shield, we have to take on Melody, the Ice-type gym leader. Arriving at this battle, I was thinking a clean sweep, you know, no problem, because usually Ice types can get bodied by my Grass and Fire move. However, Melody had the perfect counter to my Cherim. She led off with a Frostmoth that had like the hardest check to my strategy. It had Icy Wind to lower my speed and Hail to stop me from setting up the sun. So this Frostmoth ended up killing me a few times, and then even when we get past it, we had to take on a Galarian Darmanitan, which just O-code me any day of the week. We were never living a hit, not possible. as you can see, a lot of deaths later, we finally get to her Ace Lapras, and my strategy ended up being to put on Bright Powder to dodge Frostmath's Icy Wind, and then set up the Sun and Oko everything in my path. So once we got to the Lapras, we really struggled to do like big damage to it. So then we were kind of forced to heal stall it out of its Gigantamax form. Finally, when it looked like we were going to win, Lapras actually hit us with an Icy Wind Hypnosis combo. This shit was crazy. Right there, I thought it was over. I really did. But you know, by the grace of Lord Arceus himself, Lapras missed an Ice Beam because of our skillful Bright Powder. We actually wake up on the next turn and kill the Lapras. Guys, this was the hardest gym battle of my life. It like took the most amount of luck, and you know, putting Bright Powder on it was the only way we could win. Like, if Bright Powder did not exist in this game, I would have quit this challenge easily. There was no other way to win. We just ended up getting lucky by Lapras missing an Ice Beam and then waking up on the next turn. And you know, that's how we got our 6th gym badge. After we finish up with that absolute massacre of a gym battle, we head on over to Spikemouth to go give Piers a quick little beatdown. Piers had a pretty garbage team that never really stood a chance against us. After taking out his gym, we were sitting comfortably at level 50 heading into the 8th gym. A level 50 Cherim, that's just something I never thought I would have. And also, one thing I forgot to touch on was the fact that my jersey number is 420. Guys, this isn't because I'm like some type of douchebag. It's actually because Cherubi's dex number is 420. So yeah, the Devil's Lettuce, it just runs deep in Cherim's bloodline, and I had to pay my respects. Focusing back on the gameplay, I totally forgot the 8th gym is a double battle, so I had to bring my starter as like death fodder and just a ticket into the gym. Luckily for him though, Raihan gets the best of me in our first battle. I just wasn't able to handle the constant damage of 2 Pokemon and had no consistent healing to counteract that. So on the rematch, I bring Leech Seed to gain health throughout the battle and eventually get to his last Pokemon, the Duraludon, and in a 1v1, I'm able to take it out. Quickly moving forward to the semifinals of the Champions Cup, we are able to take out Marnie and Hop very easily, and then luckily in the next tournament stage, we take out Nessa, Alistar, and Raihan, all opponents that we have really good matchup against, and they really didn't give us any trouble. So after that, we are cut off back into the story mode of the game, and we have a surprisingly tough matchup with Chairman Rose. Rose is a Scavalier, one hit kills us no matter what, and since I need one turn to get up Sunny Day, he's able to just rack up kills against me and eventually gets us up to our 26th death. So because of this, we actually have to resort back to our Bright Powder strategy, and once we get the Escavalier to miss a Mega Horn, we are able to sweep the rest of his team. Taking on Eternatus, I really thought it would give us a lot of trouble because of its 4-time resist to our Grass Stab, but I ended up just Leech Seed stalling it for the kill. And finally, we make it to Champion Leon, who leads with his Aegislash, which is like best case scenario for us to set up. It does, however, get 2 kills on us because it kept lowering my special defense, which was just really unlucky. And then one thing I noticed is that I'm gonna have to set up an X-Speed to outspeed his Cinderace and Charizard if I'm gonna want to win this battle. So yeah guys, enjoy watching a Cherim take on Champion Leon. I just realized I think I forgot to change my item. I don't have the Miracle Seed on right now. I had the Shell Bell on for the Eternatus, so that might screw me here, or it could end up helping me. Alright, so I'm clicking X Speed now just because he does have the Cinderace. Alright, so yeah, I am just going to click Weather Ball here and hopefully claim this Aegislash. I'm going to see if I can just Oko here. Cinderace is frail. Glass Cannon, +6, easy. Take that out right. Oh my god. Energy Ball, we click it. Oh my god, do you have a Focus Sash? No. He just lives that naturally? Flamethrower, oh my god. No, that's fine, we tank. Sun's up, but because of our ability, we get the Spadef boost. And the Shell Bell. The Shell Bell is actually paying off, but if we had the Miracle Seed, we would have OHKO'd there, so. Can we live 1 hit? Can we live 1 hit from this Charizard? And the bad thing is, G-Max Wildfire actually has like residual damage after, but I think I should get my Grassy Terrain first. I'm not sure. We just gotta click it, see what happens. I'm really nervous, because if we don't kill here, I don't know what our alternative is. Okay, we go Max Overgrowth. 4 times resisted, but we are oh my god, he tanked that. We don't even 2-hit KO. That's really bad. Oh, he goes for Max Airstream. I think we just lose here. I gotta go for the Max. I should have done this first. I should have gone for the Max Strike. Oh, we get the kill. Let's go. I just risked that for no reason, but it made it so much more. Oh my god, that paid off so much better. I just had to click Max Strike twice. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, we just beat Pokemon Shield with a Cherim. I would like to say we were the first person to ever do that. So yes, guys, the answer is yes. You can beat Pokemon Sword and Shield with only your first raid encounter. I mean, technically you could beat Shield. I don't know if you can do this in Sword. I'm pretty sure you can. But most importantly, you can beat Sword and Shield with only a Cherrim. This is honestly a crazy accomplishment for me. I don't know why. It just was so difficult, and I'm so happy it's over. But let me know if you guys want to see more challenges like this, and please remember to subscribe. I mean, come on, I think I deserve it. I just solo run Pokemon Shield with a fucking cherry.